Hello and welcome to day 17 of Inktober Tangles challenge. Now we are officially almost more than halfway through the challenge. And today's challenge tangle, I actually look forward to it. I've never used it before. It's such a cute tangle by Broady. The name is SWiSit, which is actually comes from stick with it, see through, which is very much in line with the Zentangle method. So, you know, stick with it, see through, don't over obsess with the result, the outcome. Don't give up, stick with it, see through. Thank you for joining me. I'm Anica Gabrovic, a CZT from Croatia. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful for you. As always, I appreciate the supplies, these moments for calm and relaxation. I'm starting with gratitude and appreciation, 4 dots in the corners, maybe not, the border around, or that connects those dots. And now, you know, with this O in the middle, I don't have a blank canvas anymore. Now I can dive in and add the tangles. And maybe I want to add a string or just some lines that would divide the space into a number of different sections that then I can fill with the tangles. And the tangle SWiSit starts with a single kind of swirl that I will launch from my central letter. Okay, that's my little swirl, or little, how do you say it? And then the next one, I will start here, and then the line goes behind, and then again ends with the same shape. And now you can add as many or as few as you would like. You just repeat the same process all over again. And finally, when you think you are done, I think I will add maybe another one, and maybe a small one here that will kind of close the space. Doesn't it look cool? I think it really does. You can now start embellishing it whatever way you want. The way that I will do it is by adding some roundings, which is, I know, it's totally unexpected from me, right? Who would have ever thought that I would add roundings? But here I am. I will add it in different places. Sometimes I find that it's challenging to be precise with the roundings. This looks very cute. I really like this. I like this kind of a shell shape that it has, and I think it has a nice potential for shading. What Amy, the person who deconstructed this tangle, did was she played with the width of the line, but I'm not sure that I will do that. Let's see how it goes, but I think I will just do the very obvious thing, and then I can maybe later retrace the lines and even make them a little bit wider. But this is what I'm doing, and maybe even all along the line to be consistent. And then with my blending stump, I will blend this and take a look at my drawing and kind of do the Zentangle thing, which is take one step at a time and draw one line at a time, and let the current stroke inform the next one. You don't need to pre-plan, you don't need to overthink. Just do it one line or one step at a time. And now I see where it has taken me. I think I will add some. Now, you know, I'm kind of torn between the wish to make it simple and the wish to make it like a little bit more complex, maybe a little bit more 3D. And sometimes if you do one, you will not achieve both. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of adding a little bit more elaborate shading, and because this is not big, I don't have ample space to do some very elaborate thing, but I think I will add a little bit of shade here, ignoring the fact that in nature, if I was looking at something that's 3D, it wouldn't be here. So what? I'm just doing the Zentangle type of shading. A little bit of shade around the letter itself. It's not too much, but it's quite dark. And then I will add highlight. I still have the same white pencil here. I'm not giving up on it. And as I change the angle of it, it might serve me better or worse. So what I'm doing basically with the highlight is adding highlight to the opposite side of where the shade is. So I don't want to add highlights on top of shades, because I will get some weird grayish color. But I'm trying to add it in the sections that don't have any shades. And by doing that, you might, as I did, apply it somewhere over your black lines. And if you're like me, you're not really appreciating that, and you can retrace your lines to make them a little bit darker, to get rid of any white or grayish color on them, because the graphite is of course lighter than the black pen. And now I'm thinking about whether I want to add some more. I think maybe just a little bit on top of these little fescue shapes. And I don't want to overcomplicate it either, but I will add just a little bit of white. On top of these, and also along this white part on the opposite side of the darkest highlights. Maybe just a little bit here. And this might be it, although I'm not sure I'm done with it. Somehow it looks like it might need a few more of these swirls. Let me add just a few more. So this one might have gotten out of control. And maybe I can add the last one that will go almost over to the one on the other side. Okay, let's see what I can do with them. Do I want to add some roundings? Sure. Why not? It's always a good idea if you ask me. So I'm adding roundings around all of these places where the lines meet, where the shapes bump into each other. And then for the shades, I might do it a little bit different this time, just because, so that it's not boring. I will add the shade on this bottom part, and also the spaces, the shapes are small, so there's only so much you can do. And while you are blending the shapes, be mindful about what you do, because the spaces are small and you don't want to smudge this graphite all around your tangles. And a little bit of graphite in this mid part of my O. These are really cute. I mean, even when you make them as simple as they are, in this case, you know, there are no embellishings. There's only highlights and shades. They still look, I think, very, very cute. Very cute. I'm kind of playing with these shades and highlights, not doing the same thing on the left and on the right side, because I don't feel that I need to be consistent. But if you look at the step outs made by Amy Broady for the Tangle, you will see that she has some additional, well, basically embellishments. So maybe some lines or orbs. Maybe we can even add some orbs here and there, just to make it a bit more interesting. I don't want to do it consistently all over, all around the drawing. I think this will be enough, and I will color these orbs with blue. Oops, I squeezed the barrel last time I used this, and now there's much more water than it used to be. Still not, you know, releasing too much fluid, but much more than there was before. I will wait for it to dry, but maybe I can call it done now, and then I can take care of these shading and highlighting of these orbs in one of the next days, together with the letter in the middle. So this is where also add some highlights and shades, but not today. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining with me. Bye.